And I'm Mattea Skinner. It's Wednesday, April 17th. We have more information on the gas leak that happened on campus earlier this week. Buildings had to be evacuated on Monday because of it. Here's Lily Davidson with the details of what happened. People living in the Texas Panhandle hope rain will help put out wildfires this week. The Smokehouse Creek fire started 1 week ago and is only about 37% contained. At least 500 structures have burned. And just yesterday, we learned a fire chief died while fighting a house fire.
March Madness starts today. Have you made a bracket?
I haven't yet.
Will you be?
I will today. Later on, I'll make my bracket.
There we go. All right, who do you see going all the way this year, and who do you see causing some big upset games?
I see Dayton or somebody like that causing a lot of upsets this year.
Who do you see going far this year? What are some big upsets you think we'll see?
Well, first of all, I see TCU upsetting quite a few people, Frogs all the way, right?
Frogs all the way.
Yeah, I mean, how could I say anybody else but that?
Exactly.
Right?
Students, be sure to fill out your brackets as the madness starts today. Follow along with March Madness and watch the Frogs this Friday at 8:55. For TCU News Now, this is Mattea Skinner.
TCU baseball has had a historic season so far. Chase Prince is following the action for us. Chase? And last night, the team won its 13th consecutive game to open the 2024 season. They shut out Abilene Christian 4-0. They now head into Big 12 play undefeated. The Frogs will be in Lawrence this weekend to take on KU. TCU women's basketball wrapped up the season this past weekend with a loss to West Virginia on Saturday. A clean slate, the Frogs take on Oklahoma State in the Big 12 tournament on Friday at 1:30 p.m. Central. The NCAA 2024 Women's National Collegiate Gymnastics Championship returns to Dickies Arena on April 18th and 20th. Will the Oklahoma Sooners take home the trophy for a second year in a row? Come find out and watch teams like LSU, Arkansas, Alabama, and more battle it out on the mats. Before we go, we want to encourage you to check out our special edition of TCU News Now, dedicated to campus safety. Here's a preview of it. You can catch the full episode on TCU360.com. Just search Campus Safety. Thanks for watching TCU News Now. I'm Mattea Skinner.
And I'm Jada Joyner. We'll see you next week.
Election Day in North Texas is just a week away. The polls open on Tuesday, March 5th. As a first-time voter, here's what you need to know. Also known as Super Tuesday, the presidential primary election cycle is when the largest number of U.S. states cast their votes in a 24-hour period. With the largest number of delegates at stake, the results will help determine which candidates will go head-to-head in the presidential election. Keep an eye on the Republican delegate count as Nikki Haley races for former President Donald Trump's spot. The Democratic race will be less competitive as current President Joe Biden is running for re-election. Texas Senator Ted Cruz's chair will be at stake this election year as 9 Democratic competitors go for his spot. To find poll locations and voting information, go to votetexas.gov. If you are not currently registered to vote in your state, you will have to wait until later this year to vote in the presidential election. Polls open at 7 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. As long as you are in line by 7 p.m., you will be permitted to vote. With TCU News Now, this is Mattea Skinner.